So here, just waiting for the rotate to come in and support. That wasn't from A main, which means it must have been one of the site players. So there's probably still a supporter. There he is. Other guys should probably either default or quad, I think. It's probably quad. There you go. First, let's talk about our sponsor, DMarket. DMarket is a skin trading platform you can use to trade, sell, and buy skins for profit. DMarket has released the Wise Filter function, allowing you to filter and find the items you want by float, seed, phase, or family for things like fade skins, and of course, you can use it for price as normal. DMarket makes buying easy, allowing you to filter to find items that might be interesting to you, or using the auto-select option, you can shuffle random skins of the same value. With DMarket, you can trade through DMarket bots directly via trade offer or using the face-to-face feature, and DMarket has some of the best prices, often even better than Steam. In fact, they'll even show you when an item is the best price on Steam Analyst. DMarket has a variety of different payment methods, including PayPal withdrawal. For more information, find the link in the description. Hey, it's Vu, and I'm going to be playing Cash here, showing you how globals win on Cash. CT side will be playing mid with both the rifle and the AWP, which I think is the optimal way to be a mid player. And on T side, I'm going to show you that you can still exploit even top-level matchmaking players with a solo queue strat towards B. Could always be one lurking mid, but they're not, actually.
He's low.
So here, we're going to win the round. So that's one where we were going to win the round, so all I really had to do was, I was just trying to stop him from planting. Alright. So I can buy up. I thought I had enough for a smoke. One thing you really need when it comes to Cash, you need a smoke. You need a smoke. For mid at least, you really need to be able to smoke it off.
What the hell? Darn it.
So mid looks empty, so I should go support B. Well, we've got a player over there and it looked empty. So here, I can just get to an angle where I can support this guy at least a little bit. Why? Of all the plays my teammate could have made there, that was the one that messed everything up the hardest. Because it let this guy know someone was probably checkers. It's a very suspect play. This guy's highway, grab the kit, rotate over, good to go. Now I've got the appropriate amount of utility. Right about the appropriate amount of utility, right? He's got the smoke. I've got a molly. Could have saved that nade for sure. So one thing you want to do, break the vent, just so they think you could be on that side. They have to respect it. So I need to support A, head over, teammate forklift. One dinked. Damn, how do I not get two there? Come on. Come on. Nicely done. Nicely done. So here, mid, Cash, first guy smoke, second guy molly. We don't have, I mean, usually the second guy doesn't molly, but he should. We don't have enough players B, so I will go vents so I can at least support a little bit. And then when they make contact mid, I can move mid, because vent's the first place they look when it comes to clearing mid. And they can clear vents while completely safe from anyone else that's looking mid. That's bad.
Help me, please.
Yeah, I took a few too many shots. So the reason you can't be peeking out as far as I was there, because this guy can see your feet, but you can't see him. A lot of what I do in my road to global and what you should be doing in your own matchmaking or pug games is balancing the correct play with the level that you're playing at. You know, if I'm playing in a scrim or a match with very high level players, I'm not going to let them potentially spot my feet in vents there. However, in matchmaking, I feel the best thing to do is take the risk that someone could be there because they typically rarely do that at this level and get yourself a better chance to get a kill on most of your opponents. I think I'll do the same thing because it was so late in the round, they could have definitely thought that I had like rotated there. Optimally, you want your highway player breaking vents so you don't make any extra noise. Here, I think I'll get out of vents and then watch from here. No, he's pushing B.
One B toxic.
So I kind of have to support B. I don't know why my team is all pushing every round. Their team is watching the flank every time. All right. Damn. Got to get that kill there. Isolate that angle. Clear quad. Look back. Other guy could be highway. I'm just going to stick it here. He wrapped around the site. If I knew where the second player was, I could have tried to stick that, or I could have tried to fake it. But with no idea where the second player was, I was thinking there's a decent chance he was like highway, in which case, you know, I can actually stick that potentially. Just to preface this round, nothing really has happened too differently in the rounds in between, except for me missing a whole bunch of shots that I don't want you to see. So here, yeah, I'll just drop this guy. And then I'll go for the AWP again. Okay. Always a little bit painful to drop someone that didn't save in the previous round when you did. And because of your financial responsibility, you have to bail them out. It's always a little bit painful. So again, I like to break the vent. They got a cross. Just have to hope I get the guy crossing.
No way, pre-fire 9. 20 HP. B.
That was really awkward. Alright, had to text my mom there, so I'm a little bit late to the round. You can actually boost over a mid smoke. One over boost. Out. One more. Under vent. Mauling it. So I'm mauling him out from under vent. My teammate Sandbag should hopefully kill him. Unless he got away. Uh-oh. Gotta hit those shots. Gotta hit those shots, Donald. So the guy that boosted was him in, right? But he could be anywhere at this point. Let's try and spam him. See what happens. Wait, ping it again? Oh. I think I can spam that one out. But here, they just saved too, so probably didn't need to buy head armor here, but whatever. So we haven't been mauling, which probably prompted them to do that play they did last round. Should have been careful. Should have not probably gone into the window there, because last round I was window, which means they might be boosting T-spawn to deal with it. It's always a good idea to keep in mind what you've shown to your opponents, and thereby what they might be trying to counter. That's a left side mid spam, if anyone's wondering. Oh, there you go. Oh, he's in checkers. It's probably pushed into here right now, honestly. No. There we go. There's the smoke. He's got it. I'm not sure how to throw that molly without any point of reference. And then here, this is an okay angle, but if you miss, you basically are completely screwed. So just don't miss, lol. So just don't miss, lol. My teammate got a kill with an M4 from white box. Now that I'm here with an op, they might peek out thinking I'm rifling and give me a free kill. Here, try and catch the jack quad. Might still be one lurking mid because there was one B. And there was one fork, one sight. Catch this guy fork. Oh no, I shouldn't have peeked out until my teammate got there. I just was overconfident. Good job. So I'll just go with the op again. I missed a couple of shots last round, but they're not punishing me for it, so why not? So he should have the smoke, then I got the molly. You want to make sure you throw that smoke as early as possible because they can kind of peek out before the smoke blooms sometimes.
Yo, can you broken vents over here, please? Thanks.
So again, post it on boost. Re-smoke mid-garage always helps. You don't need to do it every round, but doing it some of the time will make them wary about waiting out the first smoke to fight you. One more on A site. Shit, 2 on A site. So here, just waiting for the rotate to come in and support. That wasn't from A main, which means it must have been one of the site players. So there's probably still a supporter. There he is. Other guys should probably either default or quad, I think. It's probably quad. There you go. Here, one of the things you can do with a rifle. I want to go B. One of the things you can do with a rifle that, with this spawn, that I'm going to try with the P250 is you can catch people that drop into checkers. If they don't have like the best spawn, I think you get almost every spawn and see them, or you can shoot them dropping checkers. With that spawn, and here, just jump, move out, smoke ticket, smoke CT, sight, aye. That's the problem with smoking CT while in the middle of the open. But I'm not used to having a P250 and a smoke there, so I ran out like normal with a Glock, and then I realized I needed to smoke off. Sometimes you put yourself in bad spots, and then you just have to make the best out of it. When life gives you lemons, you give that shit back and ask for a refund. That's what they say. Good job. Nicely done, squad. So here, if only I had 3350, I would go AK body armor. This play is much less effective with the Galil because of the long range and accuracy. So we're making meme moves. This is money moves right here. Did I say meme moves? I meant money moves. SG, no armor. Yes, on an anti-eco. Yes, that's right. You heard me right. Time to get one scouted.
Free mid. One white box, un window et un garage.
One low.
Yeah. The one angle this SG was good at was the initial peek and killing the guy headshot. That was the two things that SG was good at. My teammate kind of ran past me to peek that angle and die though. This is an okay off angle, but people are often very ready for it because when you're here, there's nowhere else to be looking. You just look that way, right? Which can make it a little bit awkward. So last round I went B main. They weren't checkers. Pistol round, they weren't checkers. I've said this before when I played against Fur, I'll say it now. I usually just kind of almost assume that they're not going to play checkers until they show me that they can. Because matchmaking players have a tendency to not play checkers. Alright, so they played checkers this round. There should be a second B player. Yeah, there is. So, one thing you can do... Hold on one sec. I'm going to molly it. This is a molly for it, right about there. Oh, I missed the molly because I suck. It's at least 2 B. Well, yeah, both B. At least 2. There's only 2. Here I can catch the rotate. They are going to be ready for this though, so instead of catching the rotate normally, I'm going to catch the rotate from this off angle here. So we put a lot of pressure B and then went back A, but we knew they were both B, which means there's a good chance we would take that space on the map and catch rotates. There's the free kill. Last one should be going truck right now. He's side. Oh,
Side.
Side.
I wanted to jump Deagle. So this isn't the best spawn. I think the best spawn's right there, but I still do this play with the second best spawn as well. The thing is, at a professional level, you'd want to optimize your routes a little bit more. Like, you know, if you don't have the best long A spawn on Dust 2, you don't go long A because it's so much better than the second. However, you want to, you know, you want to get as much advantage as you can. And so if your opponents aren't punishing you for taking a few liberties, then you want to be taking those until they punish you for it. So here they could be checkers. Seems unlikely, but you know, as an opper, that's what you got to cover. You got to cover your team on that.
One, two.
No problem.
One's tree. Just gonna nade it, and then what I should be doing here is mulling sight. Let me mully.
Onto
No, it's too late. What I should have been doing there was mulling sight. Haven't done. So this guy got a kill. Okay, yeah, I was about to say he could be flanking. I was about to post on that.
Heaven dead.
Last guy should be here. Yeah, hit 50.
Vent.
He's not CT, he's not heaven. The only real place he could be is fence or flanking. I actually thought it was more likely he was flanking, but we turn up the voice scale, but I'm gonna turn this guy down because he's complaining a lot. We call that a pro gamer move. We call that a pro gamer move. All right, let me throw the lurk smoke in middle. Very, very effective smoke. So I've shown this in a video before. Very solid solo queue play. So that's the smoke, and then you right click a flash out to the right and run out with it if they don't molly you out. So they spam their whole clip, and then you just walk out.
Heaven.
You get the kill on the guy with no ammo.
No, Heaven.
Kill this guy CT. And the last guy should also be CT, maybe heaven. So there's the the double Z smoke, but I think they threw it through the wrong one. So here I can just spam anyone trying to come close mid. A lot of the time the response to what I did last round is to play close mid. There could be one close left. No. One Z. Out Z. No, my kill. Uh-oh. Oh, there's another one Z. That's very surprising. That's very surprising. This play B. I know my team is doing something, but I'm just getting so many kills that I think I can just do my own thing and cause so many rotates that it's better. Kill a guy heaven. Might be a guy headshot. Sight. I didn't think that that was at all a possibility.
Heaven.
Should have been ready for that. That's my fault. That hurt to watch. That was painful. So the guy wasn't CT. Whereas he's got to be flanking or something, right? Surely.
Vent. Vent, lower space.
Okay, there we go. There we go. The first win in Global Elite. The first game in Global Elite, I should say. That was weird balancing. Come on, Europe. I thought you were better than that. Gosh dang it, Europe. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped. And I'm sorry I couldn't get more videos on the road to global itself, but I tend to perform quite a bit worse when I'm recording because I'm talking instead of focusing. And for that reason, during the grind to global, I didn't record every single game.